As Clover Mama Africa's, I think each and every one offers something different that makes them really a very special woman. The first thing that makes you very special is for you to take on children that you don't even know, and that you are prepared to give them a home and love and care. I think it is someone very special that can do it. The way that these children start to come to the Mama Africas are mostly the women. My Mama Africas see them on the street, and then they see them coming again, or they see sometimes a little girl of 7 years old looking after a baby boy, and then she starts talking to the girl and she finds out that the parents have passed on from AIDS, and that little girl is taking care of her baby brother, and then she can't let them go, and she invited them to live with her, and then she started to take care of them. Mama Felicity was a youngster. She was a teenage girl when she was working for her aunt, the late Felicity Maluleke. And when Felicity Maluleke passed on, we have approached Felicity, who at that stage was about 21 years old, if she would not like to carry on with the work. And she immediately wanted to do it, because she was very, very young when she did all the little jobs for her aunt. She was always involved. She later on became like her aunt's sort of PA in order to do all the office work and stuff. But she was there when we handed over a stove, when we did a bakery, when we did a food garden. Felicity was always in the background, and she was always there. So Felicity just took on everything, slowly but surely. She didn't start doing all the things immediately. She was first very focused on the children in her care, and then with making ordinary food. It's only the last 2 years, 3 years that she really focused on went big into cake baking and decoration, and food and food making and food preparations and stuff, and really catering as such. She made me proud. She really excelled and did very well in what she's doing as a Clover Mama Africa.
Hi, my name is Felicity Maluleke. I'm at Clover Mama Africa. Welcome to my bakery. This is where I do the baking. My journey with Clover started in 2003. I took over from my aunt who passed away in 2003, and Clover nominated me to be the next Clover Mama Africa. At then, I didn't understand what's going on with Clover really, but I think a few years down the line, that's where I learned what's Clover all about. It's about empowering women to be sustainable and to help other people in the community, and that's what I'm doing. Right here where we are it's my bakery, which I was sponsored by Clover Mama Africa, and it enabled me to make income through it. I even learned a lot through it, through the courses that they provide, even the cooking course and the baking course, the cake decors, and I'm able to make an income for that. My life changed a lot because I didn't know I have other skills that they just make me aware of. Like for instance, the sewing. I didn't even think I could even sit in front of a machine. But now I know I know one of the Clover Mama Africa's personnel used to call me perfectionist. But anyway, that's what I do. When I started the bakery at first, it was tough, I don't want to lie, because I used to bake bread most of the time. And you'll find that the bread is not selling that much because people will want the cheaper bread. They'll tell you things are expensive and whatnot. So I just decided to tell Prof that, you know what, Prof, I think I'm going to leave the bread and just do the confectionery. And knowing Prof will always listen to whatever you're saying. And she just said, okay, let's go for it. And here's how I'm doing now. I'm doing okay. One thing I'll say about my kids, they sometimes do join me here in the bakery. I teach them how to bake. They can also bake, and they know I shout if ever they don't do something right, because I teach them once and the next time they must do the right thing. And then they'll always say, Mom, when you always shout at us, you don't tell us the proper way. I'm like, there's no proper way to tell you. You just have to listen and follow the instructions. So I think to them, I'm a role model also, because they're looking up to they can also bake in the future. Looking at my future going forward, especially now that I registered a catering company, I think I'm going places, because I know now that I can cook a dish without hesitation. You can give me any recipe, I'll just put it down the way it is. And I think in the near future, maybe I'll be one of the cake bosses around the world.